The story of St. Louis begins not with towering skyscrapers, but with the quiet murmur of the Mississippi River. In 1764, French fur traders, led by Pierre Laclède and Auguste Chouteau, established a trading post on the river's western bank. They saw the potential of this strategic location, a natural crossroads for commerce and transportation. The settlement, named in honor of King Louis IX of France, quickly became a hub for the fur trade. French trappers and traders, venturing deep into the heartland of America, would bring their bounty of furs and pelts back to St. Louis. The town bustled with activity, a testament to the entrepreneurial spirit of its early inhabitants. The French period in St. Louis, though relatively brief, left an indelible mark on the city's character. The French influence can still be seen today in the city's architecture, its street names, and its enduring love affair with good food and good company. The French legacy is woven into the very fabric of St. Louis, a reminder of its humble beginnings as a frontier outpost. In 1763, the Treaty of Paris, which ended the French and Indian War, ceded control of St. Louis to Spain. Despite this change in ownership, life in St. Louis continued much as before. The Spanish, like the French before them, recognized the strategic importance of the fur trade and allowed it to flourish. The Spanish administration, eager to encourage growth and stability, offered generous land grants to attract new settlers to St. Louis. These incentives drew in a diverse mix of immigrants, including French Canadians, Creoles, and people of African descent. This influx of new arrivals brought with them new traditions, languages, and customs, further enriching the cultural tapestry of St. Louis. During the Spanish period, St. Louis also faced its share of challenges. In 1780, during the American Revolutionary War, the town successfully defended itself against a British-led attack. This victory, known as the Battle of St. Louis, solidified the town's reputation as a resilient and strategically important outpost on the edge of the American frontier. It also foreshadowed the vital role St. Louis would play in the westward expansion of the newly formed United States. The fur trade was the lifeblood of early St. Louis, fueling its growth and shaping its identity. The city's location on the Mississippi River, at the confluence of the Missouri and Illinois rivers, made it the perfect hub for this lucrative trade. Trappers and traders venturing out from St. Louis brought back furs from as far away as the Rocky Mountains. The furs, highly prized in European markets, brought great wealth to St. Louis. Beaver pelts, in particular, were in high demand for their luxurious fur, used to make hats and coats. The fur trade created a new class of wealthy merchants in St. Louis, men like John Jacob Astor, who would go on to amass vast fortunes. The fur trade, however, was not without its dark side. The demand for furs led to overhunting, decimating beaver populations in many areas. The trade also had a profound impact on the Native American tribes of the region. While some tribes benefited economically from the fur trade, others were displaced from their lands or became dependent on European goods. The legacy of the fur trade, while instrumental in St. Louis's early growth, is a complex one, marked by both prosperity and exploitation. In 1803, the United States, under President Thomas Jefferson, purchased the Louisiana Territory from France. This vast acquisition, which included St. Louis, doubled the size of the young nation and opened up the American West to exploration and settlement. St. Louis, strategically located on the eastern edge of this new frontier, was poised to play a pivotal role in America's westward expansion. The Louisiana Purchase marked a turning point in the history of St. Louis. No longer a remote outpost on the edge of a vast empire, St. Louis was now a gateway to the American West, a bustling frontier town teeming with opportunity. Pioneers, entrepreneurs, and adventurers all flocked to St. Louis, eager to stake their claim in this new land of promise. The transition to American control was not without its challenges. The population of St. Louis was still predominantly French-speaking, and many residents harbored suspicions about their new rulers. However, the economic opportunities presented by westward expansion quickly overshadowed these initial concerns. St. Louis, under the American flag, was entering a new era of growth and prosperity.